Hello guys, my name is Arbaz Diwan and in this tutorial series we are going to learn mobile application development using Flutter. Well, whenever we want to develop, whenever we want to develop a real-time or a customer-centric application, we have to develop the app for both, at least say we have to develop app for both iOS and Android devices. The problem with this conventional method is that we have to maintain separate code bases for both the platforms. Let's say, for example, your app needs to be updated, so you have to update codes of both the platforms. Moreover, it becomes costly as you have to hire two experts for two different platforms. Well, it is not necessary that one person can develop for both the platforms. So you may need to hire another person for another platform development. Sometimes what happens is that some feature is available in one platform but isn't available in another platform. So you have to wait till that feature is made available in one platform so that in both the platform so that you can roll out the latest update. Here the term cross-platform comes into the picture. Cross-platform means developing one app will be enough for many platforms. Let's break it down more. Cross-platform application development frameworks make it easy for developers to develop applications for both Android and iOS devices by just programming it once. You just need to write program in a single language. The framework itself will create the compatible code to run on iOS devices and the code to run on Android devices. You just need to write code in one language or once. It saves a lot of time and money to handle both the platforms. So without wasting any time, let's get started. What is Flutter? Well, obviously, Flutter is a cross-platform mobile application development framework. It is developed by Google, so you may consider it worth learning as serious engineering efforts have been put in development of the framework. Flutter is a framework as it handles creating executables for both Android and iOS platforms for your single code base. In most recent versions, say version 1.12 onwards, Flutter supports web application too, meaning that you write code once and boom, you have an Android app, you have an iOS app, and you have a website as well. Sounds awesome, right? Yeah, it is. Everything in Flutter is a widget. A widget is nothing but a small component like we say button, input box, alert dialog, menu drawer, etc. etc. Flutter comes with a rich set of these built-in widgets already developed by the Flutter team. Here are some examples of the widgets are shipped with Flutter package itself. Like app bar, we have bottom navigation bar, we have navigation drawer, we have a tab bar, we have button, drop down menu, we have floating action button, icon button, we have pop-up menu, date picker, checkbox, radio button, slider, switch, text field, dialogues, expansion panel, simple dialog, snack bar, card, progress indicators, data tables, grid view, icons, etc. etc. It is a huge list. Okay, so in fact, your app itself is a widget. Remember a while ago I said that everything in a Flutter is a widget. It is because everything Flutter treats each and every component of an app as a widget, which is customizable and can be put together with other widgets to form a view. Okay, The most amazing thing about Flutter is that it renders the UI directly onto the canvas rather than using framework's native rendering library. This is the reason why Flutter apps tend to look almost similar on each platform. It is also one of the factors behind the speed of the Flutter apps. Moreover, it utilizes the CPU as well as GPU. Flutter renders the widget with only necessary changes instead of re-rendering the entire widget, which is one of the reasons behind the speed of Flutter apps. So let's discuss why to use Flutter. As I have figured out some important points to discuss here. It is a modern and reactive framework. Well, obviously modern because it's just 2 years old. And reactive programming is basically a event-based asynchronous programming. It is a paradigm oriented that revolves around data flows and propagation of changes. Let's say here everything you see in a synchronous data stream which can be observed and action is taken when it emits data. That is, Flutter watches for data stream and whenever whenever the stream emits the data, Flutter executes its events and event handlers and update the widget accordingly. And it does not render the widget entirely, it just renders the portion required to reflect the change in the data. Okay, and next point is it is very easy to learn. We'll discuss it that later because it uses Dart language, which is again easy to learn. Fast development, as we discussed, that one code base is required, and one thing we need to discuss here is that faster development of the Flutter app. It gives a facility named hot reload, which quickly renders the changes you made in the code into the application you are rendering currently. And it does not restart the application or even restart that activity, but only the change is reflected in the user interface. That is the power of Flutter, which is why they say it supports fast development. Next thing is beautiful and fluid user interfaces, as we have seen. If you want to see more, let's. So these are the real-time apps, and serious companies are using Flutter. You can say this is Realtor.com, Tencent, the New York Times, Square, Google Assistant itself. So, and again, huge widget catalog there. Just we have just seen that how many that was just a list of basic widgets. It does not cover even 50% of the widget we saw. Okay, and high performance application obviously because it uses its own rendering engine. It does not depend on platform's native library to render the user interface. That is why it is high performance. Its application tend to be fast. Next thing is our course plan. I have decided to break down the entire Flutter course into several video tutorials. All are listed here. The LSA first is Intro to Flutter, which is currently we are discussing. The next video will be Intro to Dart, and again the next video will be we will set up the environment for developing Flutter applications. Then next application will be our building first application, that is just boilerplate code made available by Flutter and running it on our setup so that we can ensure that we are good, we are going in right direction. Okay. And then we will discuss about stateful and stateless widgets, and again we'll discuss some important UI concepts while using while developing Flutter applications. we will explore some widgets. There are several widgets. We will explore some important widgets which are necessary or which are very important in developing UI or developing commercial applications. Then we will learn event handling. Then dynamically we will change the UI. Then these themes and styles concept in the Flutter framework, which affects the entire appearance of the entire application. Then we will head over to our first project, that is basic calculator. And our next tutorial will be a project which is personal information card. Then third project will be notes app. Then we will learn some advanced concept like async, await, feature, and then which we are going to use in our further series while fetching from internet. We will fetch data from APIs and show the fetched data in our app. Then we will use Firestore, Firebase Firestore, and we will communicate with Firebase using Flutter application. Then we will try to access camera, storage, its native API basically, sensors, etc. My Then again we will create a project as WhatsApp clone, which will not be just a design clone for WhatsApp, but it will come with some sort of functionality like say sending and receiving messaging, editing profile, etc. Then next project will be our Instagram clone. Again, this will also will come with functionalities, some basic functionalities. Okay. Then we will develop a simple quiz application. Then we will develop an e-commerce app, and again many more relevant tutorials will come afterwards. Thank you guys for if you are watching till here. Thank you guys for watching the tutorial, and you can ask me any question regarding Flutter at provided email ID or commenting below, or you can check out my GitHub profile as well, where I will put all the codes developed during this tutorial series. Thank you.